Have you ever felt like you're posting content all the time, but it's just not landing? Maybe you're getting likes, maybe even some nice comments, but it's not converting into paying clients. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you, because I'm going to show you how to create messaging that magnetizes the right people, builds trust, and converts into sales without ever feeling pushy or salesy. I'm Kayleigh Greenacre, an award-winning global business strategist, coach, and movement leader. And I help female entrepreneurs step into their power, sell with ease, and rise as iconic leaders in their industry. I'm also the founder of the Iconic Era movement. And today I'm teaching you how to write messaging that makes your audience feel seen, activated, and ready to buy. Most entrepreneurs treat content like a tick box exercise. Post a tip, share some knowledge, add a motivational quote, done. But information alone doesn't sell. You could share the best strategies in the world and people will still scroll past if they don't feel something. That's why so many business owners end up frustrated. They're showing up, they're doing all of the right things, but their content isn't creating clients and sales. And it's not because they don't know enough, it's because their messaging isn't connecting at a deeper level. The shift is this: stop writing content to teach and start writing content to connect. Content that converts doesn't come from proving how much you know. It comes from showing your audience that you understand them and leading them towards the transformation they are craving. Let's break this down into 5 practical principles you can start applying today. Principle 1, mirror their emotional reality. People buy when they feel seen. So if your content sounds like a lecture, they'll scroll on by. But if your content reflects their lived experience back to them, they stop and they pay attention. For example, instead of saying, here's 3 tips to grow your sales, you could say, you're posting every day, pouring your energy into content and still wondering why nobody's buying. That lands and that will activate. Principle 2, speak to both their pain point and possibility. Pain grabs attention, but possibility keeps it. If all you do is highlight their struggles, your content feels heavy. If all you do is talk about big visions, it feels out of reach. The sweet spot is both. I see where you are and I see where you're going. The balance is what makes people feel understood and inspired at the same time. Principle 3, use push-pull psychology. Pull content makes your audience feel safe and understood and inspired. Push content challenges them, disrupts their patterns, and calls them higher. You need both. Imagine a coach who only soothes. You'd feel good, but you'd stay stuck. Now imagine one who only challenges. You'd feel pressured and withdraw. The combination of pull and push creates momentum without pressure. Principle 4, write for the invisible buyer. Here's something most entrepreneurs forget. The majority of your buyers aren't commenting or liking. They're silent. They're watching, reading, and thinking. That's why your messaging needs to go deeper than surface level engagement. Write like you're speaking to the person who never comments, but is ready to buy when the timing's right. Those are often your best clients. And principle 5, position yourself as the guide, not the hero. Your messaging should make it clear that your client is the hero of the story. You're the guide, you're the bridge. If your content positions you as the savior, without me, you'll never get there, it creates dependency. If your content positions you as the guide, with me, you'll get there faster, easier, and with support, it creates empowered buyers who are ready to commit. One of the best places to get content ideas is your clients or audience themselves. Pay attention to exact words they use when describing their struggles or desires. Don't translate it, don't make it sound smarter, use their words. Because when someone reads your content and thinks, that's exactly how I feel, you've already built the trust before they even speak to you. When I first started creating content, I thought the goal was to prove my expertise. So I was giving away strategies, frameworks, endless tips, and people liked it, but they didn't buy. When I shifted into creating content that mirrored my audience's reality, spoke to their desires, and positioned me as their guide, that's when everything changed. People started DMing me saying, I feel like you're in my head. And that's when I knew my content was no longer just information, it was activation. Now, if you're ready to create messaging that actually converts without feeling pushy or forced, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because in this series, I'm teaching you exactly how to build an evergreen sales system through powerful positioning, messaging, and presence. And if you want to take this further, I've created a free mini course called the Iconic Sales Experience. Inside, I'll show you how to create content that feels alive, to build trust naturally and lead to daily sales. The link is below, so grab it and start today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'd love to hear from you. What's one message you want your audience to deeply feel when they interact with your content? Drop it in the comments. And if this video has helped you, give it a like and share it with someone who needs it. I'll see you in the next one.